Hello there and welcome to another episode of X4 with our Star Wars Interworlds mod, the 0.73 version installed. We are in our Sith Harrower class Star Destroyer as it stands at the moment, picking up pretty much where we left off from. So last episode we destroyed the pirate base in Celestia, is it Celestia? Whichever the next system is from Ring of Moons, and we started getting a little bit of Vong problems in Hook. So yeah, Celestia. We took out this station. We've moved the New Dawn and the Terminus down here, and we keep getting reports of basically Yuzon Vong attacking in this area. We've got the Pritchard patrolling this system now, but I think what we need to do is basically go in and we need to start dealing with some of those Vong stations. It'll be another really good test for our ship. We were going to go and repair, but we don't really need to repair. We will send the Victory 2 just to deal with this station. I'm going to have to see about building some defense stations, maybe. If we can get... Yeah, because we got a lot of stuff going on. We might need to build some defense stations. As far as I'm aware, the Yuzon Vong, they can basically spawn anywhere. They're a bit of a pain in the neck if you don't deal with them. They've been chasing something down, which is interesting. Oh, so you were the one that we sent off last time to pursue. That's why that's one victory down. We've got his little mining ships going on. All is quiet down on this front, surprisingly. We've got some unknown threat stuff kicking about there. They're not giving us too much jip at the minute. I've not seen anything spawn in this area, which is good. That's kind of making me feel maybe once we've claimed the system, they don't respawn. I don't want to 100% put that to the test. So this episode, first things first, is we're going to basically take out the Vong, I think, will be first order of business. Where's that other victory? There she is. So her orders are to fly and wait and then attack and then attack. We'll jump into the system, do a scan, because I'm guessing there's going to be somewhere a beacon in this system. This is not... That patrol fleet's not doing particularly well. I found the best for actually visibility and stuff like that. Some of the best patrol fleets I've ever put together have actually been fighters, like big wings of fighters, just flying around. So we might do that. I can't remember if in our ship, in the Omegon, that's what we called it, wasn't it? The Omegon, because it's a Harrower. Whether or not we actually did do any ships? Did we put any ships in this? None of 60. So we need to buy some ships. So what is our actual capacity for ships? Did that say 60? So we can hold 60.
Jump completed.
So we'll not get too greedy because I don't want to burn all the resources that we've managed to actually build up recently. But we are, like I said, we are going down this kind of like Sith kind of like fleet. So we will have some of these will go. So if we could hold 60, if we go for maybe 20 to start off with, so if we go 10 Supremacies and 10 Furies, that should help us out somewhat. Just gives us that kind of like fighter capability, and I also want to build another terminus. We don't have a specifically tailored one. What are we missing? Oh, we're missing quite a few different things. Rhydonium cores, that should sort itself out. Do you know what? Actually, I'm happy to have a high preset. We don't need that many Marines. We'll go with 0 Marines on this one. Full service crew. This is going to be a flat out kind of fighter. That's not a massive amount to get. Well, this should be able to get that fairly easily. How is our little victory doing around here? So it's mopped up those ones, which is nice. You found another one. You're just dragging the kids along. Autopilot is doing its usual really highly efficient thing of doing a good job. Say that extremely sarcastically. Some ships it just kind of struggles with for whatever reason.
Asteroid.
An asteroid full of ore. So I'm wanting to. I think this is probably going to be a bit of a maybe a fleet buildery episode, getting resources and stuff like that. Just a bit of dealing with the like the unknown. Seeing about moving into Unknown Region 3, so we can claim that station and start populating that. And we're probably gonna need to build some civilian ships. I am pretty sure I turned travel mode on. I was wondering why it was taking so long for it to spool up. Let's tap the old boosters. If you boost it, it does help charge your drives quicker. I believe. Sometimes these bigger ships definitely need a helping hand. You're a pirate. Yeah, that's not a Galactic Empire one. Alright, so we'll just fly a little bit ahead and then we'll switch to our long range scanners, do a quick ping. And have we got anything? They're definitely coming from somewhere. I seem to remember Hook being one of those systems that's a little bit hard to discover things, so we might need to do a little bit of flying about. There's definitely Vong in here. I mean, there's an off chance it could be in Old Kali, and they're hiding from us. It's always possible. What are you doing? Are you selling energy cells or getting us energy cells, which is good. Just got us in this screen at the moment, so if anything shows up, well, you know there's definitely one there. Alright, let's drop out. Nice little bit of a roll. Get our guns are in range. Everything's already. I shot a Mandalorian gauntlet earlier on. For those who don't know what the Vong look like, this is your Vong fighter. Creepy looking ship. And then this is our our lovely Sith ship. Very good at destroying other things, although not as powerful as I would have imagined. I was kind of hoping for so on the new Star Wars films, on the last one, is it Rise of Skywalker? I enjoyed the films, but I do think the names on them are pretty crap. Like The Force Awakens, great film title. The Last Jedi, pretty good. Like a pretty acceptable name for a Star Wars film. And then was it Rise of Skywalker? I can't remember what it was. Anyway, those Star Destroyers that the clone of Palpatine had made, with the big underslung cannons, which were really goofy. You would have thought the Empire had learnt by now that mega weapons don't always work. Although it's a good idea to put it on a smaller ship, so you can have multiple flying around, like little mini Death Stars. Yeah, I was hoping for that level of death and destruction. But ho hum, what can you do? It's still a very capable ship. What? Why are you just sat here? You should be patrolling the full system. Maybe it's because I've been ordering victories about. Let's fly forward a bit, see if we can't find anything. Okay, so I've just clicked on this little victory just to see where it was flying off to, and it's gone to attack something right down there. So maybe they have a base down there. That's pretty far out system. But on the same token, we're not picking anything up on our scans, so it might be worthwhile flying down this way, I suppose. That guidance to there.
Autopilot engaged.
So I'll have a fly around. So I'll see if I can find this base. What I'm going to do as well. I can't remember if we actually have any scouts. We do. We have this scout here. You were scouting out our friends in this system. Midas. Ooh, what's Midas? Being located in wild space at the end of the galaxy. This system is avoided by most people around the galaxy, formerly hosting corporate sector authority penal facility. The system is now devoid of any meaningful activity except for the occasional miners and pirates. Very good. We'll send our little probe there. It'll probably get destroyed. Ho hum. You're the closest, but I'd like you to carry on going down like to Ilum and places like that. Get a nice lay of the land. So you are going to come back to Hook and explore, and we have still not hit hyperspeed. What is all that about? You still pursuing? There's something down there. Something definitely down there. There's a fairly big system. Ah, we found it. Cool. Right, so We're going to do another little bit of a test on the Harrower. Well, we're going to see if we can take it out. Usually these things are pretty reliable on their own. We can minimise that. Those are starting to get built, which is good. So we'll get that. We'll get all those done. The New Dawn fleet. I am ever so sorry, but we're taking your escort wing off you. You can attack with Commander for the moment. Kind of relegating the New Dawn for now to probably patrol the home system. Basically do some pirate hunting. You can police where this system. Select police unknown region 1. That seems like a good idea. So, like I said, I'm going to get a little bit of a fleet together, get some ships together, and then we'll take out this place. And then after that, everything should be good and golden. Alright, so we've got some fighters on the way. We've got the Terminus with us. We're going to go and basically take this thing out. It says it's dormant, which I don't really know what dormant means. Usually it just says use on Vong beacon. So that'll be interesting. Is that bigger? Nah, it's same size as normal. We should be alright to deal with it. As this is until we get the Inquisitor, this is probably going to be our main flagship. For now, I'm just going to carry on using this because when we attacked the base, we made some kind of errors. Obviously, didn't check the range on the guns and stuff like that. Jumped far too far away in the station that had its guns basically being able to shoot me before I could engage, and it took quite a while to get in. So we're basically going to try and jump on top of it. We're going to do the Rogue One Darth Vader when everyone's trying to escape sort of thing. That was still too far, but we were at the wrong angle. Maybe it's going to be better to just beeline straight for it. I do like to get underneath them because it means that their fire's not as close. Or their fire's kind of like split. I don't know how these stations actually work turret-wise. Can we see any of the turrets? Is it the little crystal things? I don't know. I know they have kind of like weird plasma-ish weapons. What the hell was that? Is that a missile? We are in a good looking ship though. I love those engines. It's just such a nice model. Like very well done. What's his range? So we should be coming into range now.
Striking.
Yeah, there we go. Time to unleash the barrage of cannons.
Acknowledged.
The Yuzhan Vong do have some nasty weapons in the form of kind of like plasma turrets and stuff like that. It's probably going to be worthwhile actually seeing what ours is like. Although they're not really doing any damage to us, which is nice, so we can park it. I'm happy to park. They are scrambling their little missile drones. We have got the Terminus to back us up. So, where it is, I don't know. I'm assuming those lasers in the background there are it. We've got some fighter support.
Awaiting orders.
Have we now come out of range?
Something hit us.
Awaiting orders.
Let's nose up a little bit. Well, there we go. We pretty much got it crippled
Awaiting
now.
orders.
What's our terminus doing, if anything? Oh, there's a lot of Vong there.
Striking.
Terminus is doing. Oh, I thought it was doing well. Doing the old strafe. Right, looks like we've dealt with this thing pretty handily. Barely taken any damage. Just a mop-up job now. You really need to or I'd like to read up a little bit more. Wow, look at all those pew-pews. Read up a bit more on the Vong, because I don't like the only book I've ever read with the Vong in it is the book basically where they first appear. I think it's when they first appear in the series. So I don't know if they have different ships. I know they're kind of like bio ships. I know they do like to. I don't remember much about them. I seem to remember them being a bit kind of like creepy, takey, overy sort of faction. Right, that is pretty much done. We'll grab that artifact. And then I'll get everything together. We're going to probably move back into
Awaiting orders.
our back into Unknown Regions 1, reassemble, get a few minor repairs need doing on this ship. So we'll get those done, and then we'll take it from there. So I'll be back in a little minute. Alright, so we're finally docked up. I just want to go to the ship dealers, have a quick look at any potential upgrades we might be able to do for this ship. We can also see if well, we'll wait for the upgrades because we're going to get that research station soon, which will give us access to better upgrades, I think. We can craft an alien omelette, though, so we'll do that. I mean, a lot of this stuff we can just ignore for now. We do want to go and see one of the traders, though, and see about selling some stuff, because our God, slippy floors. We're a little bit low on funds.
Can I help? Here you go.
You can help. You can help very much so by 161. That's not a good price, but it's not a terrible price either. Have you got? We'll take that 1 star for piloting. We'll sell that alien omelette. We've got plenty of basics. Yeah, so that's a cool million because the station. So this station down here needs some funding in order to be able to get it going a bit. So how much should we put in? Should we put in there? We should kickstart it a little bit. I mean, I don't think it's doing too bad. Yeah, we've got some defences. Like I said, this is not looking 98%. Oh no, Scourge is slightly damaged. Right, we're going to have to rectify that. Upgrade and repair. Just some general ship maintenance for Scourge. We like Scourge. He's a good egg. Rest of them are pretty good. We also need to upgrade and repair the Omegon. Because she's taken a little bit of a damage. So, fleet-wise, we've now got all the Furies. So that gives us 20 on that. I am going to stick them all on interception duty. This terminus is nearly done, so that'll give us a nice little patrolly wing to kind of like follow us around. We will also... We're not the ship dealer screen, are we? We're just buying from here. We'll do what we did last time. We'll do like a 7-7 split on the supremacies. Add you to shopping list. I want 7. Because the terminuses can hold 7 fighters, I think. Add to shopping list. We want 7 of you. Yeah, they can hold 14 fighters. So if we have 7 supremacies, 7 furies, because these are as heavies, these are as we know. Gazanti, you've been harassed by Gazanti Imperial. Where? Let me just pause that a second and find that shit. I've got a feeling it's not a. Oh, it's. Or it is. Have I misread that? Is that one of our Gazantis that's being harassed? What's attacking? Oh, I see. So we got some mercenaries down there. Just leg it instead. Oh, that's down in Ilum. That's because we're exploring a bit further afield, so they're taking longer routes to basically trade. The Imperial doesn't do a very good job at policing pirates, to be honest. From what I can see. But it's selling modular prefabs, which is good. That's going to get us some money in the bank. Are you done yet? Little terminus. So you've got 2 minutes on that terminus. Cool. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're sat at the minute. Is we're going to get us everything repaired up. And then we're going to move forward and trigger this event and take Unknown Regions 3. I'll need to have a little think about how we're going to do it, because what usually happens is we take Unknown Regions 3. Oh, this is what happened last time. So in Unknown Regions 3 there will be a big bad Zedon battleship which will be hovering around here with a ton of fighters. Essentially you take that out, and then that same type of ship last time spawned in Unknown Regions 2. We didn't own Unknown Regions 2 last time though, so maybe it'll be different this time. We're in a bit of a crook to do last time, so we might end up doing that. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to have a look at as well, because... Right, so we need to check 2 things. Thing number 1. Harrower No medium ships. Alright, so it's not going to work. Basically, what I was going to do is, so last series we had our personal command ship. We had our own Lambada, which I don't actually have the blueprints for it anyway, so that doesn't matter. I was going to get another Lambada to fly around. I would like the Inquisitor. I would like one of these as well. Should we put one of these together?
Hello.
Hello. Right, so those big engines, those QAP ones are usually the best. Oh, we're missing some. You can have as much as you want. Right, we'll go with Mark IIs, because we always go with Mark IIs. They're the shields that we can have, so we'll have those shields. So this is why I like this ship so much. I don't know if it's better than the Imperial Star Destroyer. Tell you what we'll do. We'll just do it on a high preset and tweak it, because that's quicker. DB24s. Yeah, we'll stick with whatever it says on high, I think. Just making sure it's not got any ion. Just don't want ion. We'll put you down to Mark IIs. Software. We want Mark II docking because we might have a go in this one, and we want all the toys. So repair drones. We'll have 35 of you, and we'll have 5 of you. Crew-wise, we'll have 25 Marines. The rest of it can be those guys. So I don't know how well we're going to see it on this, but this has got one of my favouriteest silhouettes for a Star Destroyer, because it's got the cannons along the top, and when it fires, it's very battleship-esque, like old school battleship. It's just a cool looking ship. Good stats as well. So decent hull, decent shields and stuff like that. We'll add one of those to the shopping list, and we'll add the Inquisitor as well. Not that I think they're going to get built anytime soon, but it does. You got different weapons. You got the diamond bore and pew pews. DB wise 24 is the same as the other one in it, pretty much. We'll add you as well. Confirm order, because then it should start stocking the items that we require to start building that ship. How long is it going to tell us that we need to do that? Oh, we got his terminus. That's good. You can join that fleet. And I think what we'll actually do. So here's the thinking. We need to assign who was asked to drop the cargo.
Hello.
Just do whatever you want. Just fight it if you feel like it. If you think you can win, use your judgment. Yeah. So the thinking is, the Harrower will have its 2 little terminuses to back it up, which will give it kind of like, I'm hoping, a decent kind of like little thing. The hammer fleet will be the hammer, will be the anvil that will get their attention. We'll get these to move in, blindside it basically, and if we can build another fleet as well, because I mean, that I don't think it's actually going to take all that long to have another fleet kind of ready here in this system near our defence bases, so then if anything does spawn, we're kind of covered. That is my thinking. That's what we're thinking, I believe. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do It's a kind of shorter episode. We do these episodes sometimes. They're not the most interesting. More of a kind of like prep episode than anything else.
Terminus.
Let's have a look at our terminus. Okay, the camera. I wonder if that's the camera controls that they're going to be updating, because you got very limited camera controls when you stuff. Oh no, the Lancer doesn't like us because it attacked us and we shot back. Before we go though, just because I can't remember if I've mentioned it in other episodes or whether I mention it in bits that usually end up getting cut up. There is a couple of things. So the new update, we've not got. So on the Discord, there's been a date kicked around, which is June 20th. I don't know how 100% that accurate that is. It's looking more sooner rather than later. I don't know how it's going to, or I don't know if the June 20th release is of, because X4 is getting a new expansion pack on it, so I would imagine the devs are going to look at doing the update based on the new expansion rather than kind of like releasing something that is out of date already. So that should be interesting. It will be a complete restart. So if anyone wants, if there's anything anyone wants to, in fact, no, we're not going to do it, because I believe from the teasers, Hapes are going to be added into the game. So the Hapes Consortium, I think it is. So the Hapes live when you go all the way down here. I'm looking for Zeltros. Zeltros, there we go. So in Zeltros, there is a gate, and inside that gate there is, it doesn't work. And there's 3 systems, Roku, Hapes, and Dala. You can't get access to these systems at the minute. And one of the teasers they put was of a Hapes battleship, basically, which is all very exciting, because that might mean that the Hapes are going to be a playable faction, or we might be able to see some stuff in here. So the next update is probably going to be playing as the Hapes, so we can play with the new ships, and we'll see what they're all about. I don't know who they're allied with or anything like that. Do you remember when we made a station in Manan? That was stupid. But yeah, yeah. So that's all coming to the game very, very soon. So I think what we'll probably do is, once we get sure of the dates and stuff like that, we'll just take our entirety of our fleet, merge it into one big blob, and do an attack run on Coruscant, I think, and we'll see how far we can get and see if we can take out the Coruscant main shipyard, to kind of like end it out, because it'll be a while before we do anything with Imperials, I think. But yeah, until then, it's going to be a case of building everything up, and I really want to kind of like get this done as a mini challenge, and then once we've got these secured, we'll secure Celestra. Celesta. So yeah, apart from that, I have been Captain Jack Gumption. This has been Star Wars. It's not been Star Wars X4. It's been X4 with the Star Wars Interworlds 0.73 mod installed. It might as well be Star Wars. Let's face it. So thank you for watching, and until next time.